Welcome to Power, Wealth, Wisdom, Esteem, the channel dedicated to unlocking your true potential. This video is going to be on how to actually keep your New Year's resolution. I'm going to give you the formula on how to change anything in your life long term. So without further ado, let's start. To begin, let's look at how most people set out to accomplish their resolutions. The most common resolution in America, I believe, is the resolution to work out. People resolve to go to the gym at least 3 days a week for the entire year. They start by looking at themselves in the mirror and revving up enough motivation to buy a gym membership, and then start going for the first 2 weeks. But just as predictable as last year, they go less and less until they aren't going at all. Another year passes without any lasting change. So, does this formula sound like you? This was me until I figured out that we had it all backwards. Literally, I took this story, this formula, and I inverted it. So instead of going in strong at the beginning and fading slowly over time, I started slow and then built up with momentum. That's too easy, right? Too simple? Well, let me break down the science of why this works. Your brain, or your subconscious, doesn't want to do anything new. To your mind, new equals dangerous. So when you do something new, your conscience has to go to war against your subconscious. For most people, their subconscious is so much more powerful than their conscience that the war only lasts 2 weeks, and the subconscious wins, resulting to you falling back into your previous life. However, you can hack this system by starting slow and small. When you introduce slow and small changes, it isn't considered dangerous to your brain, so your brain won't fight you on it. When you stay consistent with these small changes, they become habits or routines. And once they become a habit or a routine, your subconscious can't sense them anymore, so you can scale up the change. Now, you are making your changes invisible to your subconscious, allowing your conscience to decide what to do without a fight. Over time, you can scale up without much of a fight from your brain, and when both the subconscious and conscious are working together, nothing internal is going to stop you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish. It works so well that your subconscious will feel as if something is wrong if you don't carry out that new routine or habit. So, if you want to work out this year, start by going to the gym once a week for 30 minutes. Once that becomes a routine, scale it up to 60 minutes at the gym. Then go for 2 days at the gym for 60 minutes, and slowly scale up until you are there 5 days a week. Everyone is different, so the speed at which you scale is going to be on a case-by-case basis, so be sure to experiment. If you scale up and are feeling a lot of mental resistance, scale back down and keep at it until you can scale up without an overwhelming resistance. It may take you 6 months to get to 5 days a week, but once you are there for life. So remember this formula for any changes you want to make. Lasting change equals small shift multiplied by time with the exponent of scale. Start small, give your brain time to adapt, then scale up slowly. This will enable you to apply lasting change to anything in your life. Here are just a couple more examples. If you want to read more, start by reading 1 page a day, then 5 pages a day, and then 10 pages a day. It won't be long until you're reading a book a week. If you want a relationship, then set the daily goal of saying hello to someone you are interested in. After that becomes normal, scale it up to a comment about the weather or the traffic, some small talk in there. Then scale it up a couple of more sentences until you are perfectly comfortable talking to the person in whom you're interested in. For public speaking, start by speaking in front of your friend and then your group of friends, and then post a YouTube video, and then do a Facebook Live, and then speak in front of your coworkers, and then in front of a larger group of people, and then slowly just scale it up slowly after that until you're comfortable in front of 10,000 people. Focus on implementing small changes over time, and you will be able to change anything you want. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video on power, wealth, wisdom, and esteem.